Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. This is my 38-39 week pregnancy update. You guys, I am 38 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I cannot believe that. We are at the end of this pregnancy. I am just mind blown. I mean, I know probably everybody says this in their pregnancy updates when they reach this point, but wow, like it's just crazy because like you start the pregnancy thinking like, oh my word, 9 months, like that's so long, I'm never gonna get to the end of it. And then you do get to the end of it and you're like, oh my word, like this is almost over. What happened? So if you're new here, my name is Shay and I am a blind mama and this is my guide dog next to me. Her name is Primrose and she likes to snuggle with me on the couch during my videos. So she's here as well. Normally I would do a blind parenting tip of the week and I really wish I had one for you this week because this might be my last update. But I don't want to talk too much in this video. I feel like I always go on forever, so I'm just going to get into symptoms and just kind of give you the rundown of what's been going on and what's been on our minds. And that'll be that for today. I am going to be posting up my hospital bag video. I don't know whether that will go up before or after this, but that will be the the thing that stands in for the blind parenting tip of the week because I have some kind of blind mama specifics in that video. So for symptoms this week, been lots of Braxton Hicks. This is something that surprised me, not because I was getting them, like I expected to get them, but I didn't realize that they could happen like all day for days and days and days. On and off, and yeah, I've just had like tons of kind of crampiness in my back, which is always, they just feel like mild period pains to me because I've always gotten period cramps in my back. So yeah, they're pretty mild and it's fine, but I have been getting that, and also like the tightening sensation in the belly. I've gotten some pain in my belly sometimes. Same thing, like similar to period cramps if you get them in the middle. It hasn't been too bad, but they've just been there, and I didn't realize that they would be there so frequently in some cases, certainly in mine. Heartburn has been pretty intense, so what I do for that, I haven't been taking actual medication. I don't know why, I just haven't actually gone out and gotten it, which like seems ridiculous. Like why don't I just go get some Tums or something? But I haven't. So what I do if I have really bad heartburn is I just take half a teaspoon of baking soda, dissolve it into water. Usually I use like sparkling water with lime, or I use hot water with lemon or lime juice, and it really helps. Like it always goes away after. I feel so much more comfortable. I don't know which helps more, whether it's the juice or whether it's the sparkliness of like sparkling water or whether it's the baking soda. I don't know, but it helps. So that's what I've been using. The one caveat you should know with this is it isn't something that you should take like every day. Like if you're getting really bad heartburn on the regular, I wouldn't necessarily use this because I think it can just be too much sodium. But I really don't get it. Like I get it, I've been getting it like really badly to the point where I have to do something about it like maybe once or twice a week. So I feel like that's not that regular. Nausea has been bad, but I had a chat with my mother and she was saying she really thought I just wasn't eating enough. So I started really trying to up my protein intake again. I feel like that's all I've been doing this pregnancy is just trying to eat more. But seriously, it has really helped. So I am eating more protein and I'm just like adding in an extra meal basically. Of, you know, something protein rich every day, or like in the middle of the night. A lot of the time I've woke up really hungry, so I don't know. So I feel like the rest of the symptoms are very TMI, so if you're not interested in hearing that, skip ahead. That's your warning. So digestive upset, that's been a thing, and I was very like alarmed at first because I was like, oh, this can be a sign of labor apparently, but obviously I haven't gone into labor. So yeah, it's been happening for the last like couple of weeks and it's just there. So I don't know what it means. I guess nothing. I think there's just like less space in there and that's why. I've also been leaking colostrum. I forgot to mention that. That's actually been happening since like, I don't know, 32 or 34 weeks. I just noticed my pajama tops were suddenly getting really dirty and I was like, what is going on? Realized after a few times, oh, this is clearly colostrum. Exhaustion has been a thing, and just sort of generally feeling like crummy and crampy. Sometimes I kind of have a really hard time telling whether I'm getting like Braxton Hicks and it's like period pains type thing, or whether it's just like gas. It's hard to say, but I feel pretty frequently just like mildly uncomfortable. Yeah, so that's just where we are at the moment. Baby feels like she has dropped definitely some. I don't know if she's dropped all the way, but there was one day when my husband and I just like looked at my bump and were like, huh, this looks really different. Where did it go? Like it looked smaller, but then we realized that it just kind of changed shape. So now it feels huge, but I think she's also getting bigger, so there's that. But yeah, sitting has definitely gotten more uncomfortable. It feels like I'm kind of like on top of her head half the time. She's so weird. Her movements have really changed a bit, like just because she has so little space in there, it just feels like she's kind of wriggling most of the time. She does kick and she does stretch, and I actually really love it when she stretches because I can feel her feet like extend to my ribs and her head like just go all the way down, and it's actually like it kind of feels nice. It's really weird. But yeah, she's kind of just like stretching and wriggling, and that's like pretty much most of what she can do at this stage because I think there's just not a lot of space. My 37-week appointment was really good. We got our test results back and baby is clear for any genetic abnormalities, so we are praising God for that. She was measuring just under 6 pounds, so not too big, which is exciting for me. And at my 38-week appointment, nothing really relevant happened. Where are you going? Stay. Prim is being very parky today. Your ears flipped over. Okay. So at my 38-week appointment, the doctor offered me a membrane sweep, which basically they stick a finger kind of through the cervix and sweep around the baby's head, if you've never heard of that. And it's supposed to get labor started, but I kind of was like, well, I'll only be 39 weeks next week, so I don't really feel like I need to rush her that week, but I might take her up on the offer at 40 weeks. That's just kind of my thought process. But I mean, she said it's very uncomfortable, as in painful, and I'm kind of hesitant to do it anyway. I think I'd rather just let my body start itself into labor if I can. So things I've been considering this week have mostly just been prepping my body and my environment for labor and for the arrival of the baby. I've definitely started to get impatient. And like I said, it's still not really like, oh, I'm so sick of being pregnant. It's really just like, it's really hard to enjoy the peace of these days, these last like remaining days to us where we don't have a newborn, when I'm so excited for her to arrive, and like I just feel like I'm trying to get ready more and more and more every single day, and I'm getting more excited every single day, and so it's kind of hard to be like, oh, you know, it's so nice to have these days of tranquility and calm, because like I'm just getting too eager to meet baby. So yeah, I'm trying to appreciate it, but also just getting very excited. And in terms of prepping my body, I suppose like I have been drinking raspberry leaf tea 2 or 3 times a day usually, and that has actually been really nice because I really like it. But I haven't really been doing anything else. Like I haven't been doing dates or anything like that. I have been doing the massage. If you know anything about prepping for birth, you'll know what I'm talking about. Also pelvic floor exercises, I've been trying to do those very regularly, and walking a lot. But yeah, other than that, I guess I've just been kind of reflecting on the pregnancy and how it's gone, and kind of thinking about, I guess, like my feelings about it ending. I don't know, like I really enjoyed being pregnant. That wasn't something I expected. I think I've said that before. So I'm grateful for that. Part of me is like, just so like obsessed with the magic of pregnancy, and I think it's so beautiful, and it's so great that I've been able to carry her for these 9 months and like be able to feel her on the inside and everything. But I don't know, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready just to actually meet her and have her in my arms and see her in my husband's arms, and yeah, so I don't know, it's mixed emotions, I guess. I just can't wait to find out when she's going to come. I wish there was some way of knowing, but there just really is not. Like, I've looked up every single thing on the internet that you could possibly look up to see, am I going into labor soon? And it's just like, no one knows. So yeah, I originally thought she was going to come a few days late, just based on like, I don't know, I'd heard people with first babies tend to go over their due date rather than have their baby before their due date. So yeah, I'm kind of still expecting that. We will see how it goes. Prim, can you stop? She's licking her paws. We're trying to get Prim ready as well. So one thing we're going to do is bring something home from the hospital. My husband, I guess, will bring something home that the baby has worn or been wrapped in, so that Prim can get a sniff of, you know, who the baby is before we actually bring her home. And then yeah, we'll introduce them obviously the moment we get home, or after she gets all of her zoomies out after we get home. So yeah, we'll be really excited. I really wish I could bring her with me to the hospital for the labor, and like, I think I talked about this the last video. The hospital is very supportive of that. However, I just don't really see Prim doing well with that, just because of the type of dog she is. So yeah, I think it'll be better ultimately for her to just hang out with her cousin dog for the few days that I'm in the hospital, God willing. And then we will bring baby home to her and she'll get to meet her, won't you? She has no idea what she's in for. We also got her a special toy. Actually, my sister-in-law got it for her, so thank you for that. But yeah, she got her a special toy that she can enjoy when the baby comes home, and it's something she can kind of play independently. So it'll be kind of nice because it'll be a distraction for her and something she will really, really like. So yeah, that's kind of it for this video. I feel like I want to talk about more because I'm like, this might be my last update, but then at the same time I don't want to ramble on. So yeah, I will see you in the next video, whatever that is. Oh, the other thing is, I don't know what's going to happen with this channel. If you have thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I am not really comfortable being like a family vlogger. I just have like way too many concerns about privacy and stuff to be the type of person that would want to do that. But I have really enjoyed doing these videos, these kind of chat, sit down videos. So, you know, if there are topics that you want to learn about, maybe related to blindness or whatever, perhaps I can do more videos like that, or I don't know, I might expand into some other topics of my own interest, and hopefully you will find them interesting too. So yeah, we'll see where we go with the direction of that. But for now, I will see you next when I'm talking about my labor, maybe, or my 40-week update. Bye!